So let me show you a couple of things, and let me show you a little bit about the software, a little bit about bridge pages, and a little bit about Facebook ads. So what you're looking at right here is called a smart member site. These are called smart member. These are like membership sites. You can get your hands on them. You can build unlimited membership sites. You can have unlimited members. You can have unlimited traffic. And right now you're gonna have the opportunity to get them for no monthly fees whatsoever, just a one-time unlimited lifetime price. So in a nutshell, with these smart member sites, you are able to upload a logo. You're able to create any kind of menu navigation bar you want, several different options. You're able to come in here and customize pretty much everything. Sidebar banners, as many as you want, upload modules, give them titles, or maybe you just give them, just like this and put timestamps next to them. It's basically, if you've ever seen Udemy, it's modeled after Udemy. It's very brilliant. It's very fast loading. There's lots of stuff you can do. Well, what you're doing is you're looking at the current version that we've been using for about 6 months, version 1.5. In version 1.5, you can come up here and you can, edit the theme. You can edit a background image. You can choose to do all kinds of stuff to it. Very, very cool. You just click buttons and it changes everything on there. It's super cool software. It lets you customize and build these sites very easily. Look at all this cool stuff you can do. You can really customize this in just seconds. Very, very easy. Like you might want your logo on the left right there. You might want your logo on the right. You might want your logo above. You see how easy it is to do that? And then when you're done, you just go up to the top and you press save. Or you might want to change the colors around completely. You might want, whatever types of colors, any types of colors that you want. You might go, oh, I like that color right there, that gray. Or you can do more and you can do any color you want. So we've really thought this through. There's all of these different options that you can do. And it's just that simple. You just save the changes when you're done, okay? Okay, so let me log in. Let me go into the admin account now. Let me log in. Let me go into this is the version 1.5, and I'm about to reveal 2.0. So version 1.5, we basically introduced all of these different things you can do. So many different things you could do. We have setup wizards to walk you through stuff. You can build out entire site content. You can have a whole blog. There's so much you could do here. This was one of the best softwares out there, right? You can set up different access levels for people to access certain sections. So cool. But one of the cool things about it was creating bridge pages. These bridge pages are basically like lead capture pages. These pages allow you to be able to capture leads or be able to bridge your offers, be able to create landers. And the best part is they're fully dynamic. There's just tons of cool stuff you can do with them. And this is one of the most popular features that people absolutely love. And so this is cool how we basically were able to do all this. You're able to, so much stuff you're able to do here. I just love it. This is like my favorite tool. And I'm so proud of the team that did such a good job building all of this. So this is version 1.5 that you're looking at right here. And it builds the sites just like this. Okay, now by the way, if you guys see a couple things pop up, I'm on the test server right now because I'm about to show you a test server version. So you might see a couple things that are quirky because I'm going to show you the test server. I'm just going to prep you up front that I'm logged in on the developer side right now, not on the public side, just in case you need to know that. So what we did was we like this toolbar option up here. This toolbar allows you to have access to your admin area, allows you to design, allows you to have access to your support when people leave stuff, allows you to log out. It's very clean, right? But what we did was we went one better for this new upcoming launch. And I'm about to show you. Now, some of it is still going to be in developer mode, but I'm about to start leaking to you over the course of the next several days, Smart Member 2.0. It's very, very exciting with what we've done. So now I'm on a development server, okay? Same site, I'm on a development server, and we're gonna go in here and I'm just gonna mess with this site. I'm gonna basically beat this site up and do all kinds of weird stuff to it because it's on the development server. And I'm not gonna show you everything because I've only had them push some things today for today's demo, but I'm gonna at least show you what I can show you for the time being, okay? So when you become an admin, you're able to log in. We have a brand new toolbar up on the top. This new toolbar is very, very, very innovative. There's a lot more you're gonna be able to do with it. And you're able to build out bridge pages, membership sites. You're able to build out landers for your Facebook ads. You're able to manage all of your email and all your contacts. You're able to manage all of your support, handle all of your customers, launch all of your products. This is a tool suite that is gonna blow a lot of people away. Okay, so let me give you a quick little tour of it, and then I want to dive into a few sections such as bridge pages today. And over the next several days, you're going to get a little bit more of a demo every single day until you see the true power of exactly what we have our hands on. So first things first is let's give a little tour of the nav bar. Over here on the left, you've got, you know, basic options under your profile. If you wanted to go in and change your account settings and update your username or your profile photo or whatever it might be, you got all that here. But then you also have this option, which is really cool. You can update and add email addresses. So let's say that you use like 3 or 4 email addresses that you like to log in with stuff. You can actually come here and you can add as many, you can add and verify email addresses to be able to assign them to your account. So you might have like 4 different emails you use, but you want to make sure, you know, you might have forgotten one or whatever. You can just come in here and add all these. Very, very, very cool. That's kind of like the basic area, cool stuff here. Okay, the next 3 sections are browse, design, and build. We've made it very, very simple for you. Browse, this first section here is where you're actually able to browse all of the different smart member sites that you either are the admin of or other sites that you've joined as a member. So what's going to happen is you'll be presented with initially probably just your own site. So what happens is like you're an admin, you've just joined your own site. But what happens if you join somebody else's, somebody else's site in the network? It's going to all show up in one nice, convenient area right here, like your own directory of sites. And as more and more people start using Smart Member, what's going to happen is there's going to be a huge directory where you can go in and you can join sites. Some of them will be free, some of them will be paid, and you can browse and you can watch overview videos, and you can basically create a collection of all the coolest, training courses and micro niche sites that you can think of that you want to join. And it might not be all marketing sites. We're going to basically branch into the big leagues and go into like micro niche sites, like sites about fishing and camping and hunting and dancing and, skateboarding. I mean, whatever you can think of, tutorial videos on Brazilian jiu-jitsu, you name it. If you're in any niche out there at all, if you're making money in any niche whatsoever, then you can use this entire software platform to be able to generate massive leads, traffic, and sales for every single thing that you do. That's why my business is called the 3 C's. The three C's, in case you didn't catch that earlier, the 3 C's stand for create, capture, convert. Create traffic, capture leads, convert sales. Create traffic, capture leads, convert sales. So what happens is that's exactly what these smart member sites are designed to do. They're designed, they're SEO optimized, so they're designed to help you create massive traffic. Plus, they're great with Facebook ads for traffic. They're designed to be able to convert leads. I'm going to show you how that happens. And to be able to capture leads and to be able to convert sales. You can actually charge using Stripe or PayPal, or you can connect them to ClickBank or JVZoo, you name it. This is a powerful software you're going to be learning about over the next several days. So imagine being able to have your site featured in a directory where other people can come and they can join it. That's how powerful this is. Smart Member is going to be sending you a ton of business just because people, as we grow, people are going to be able to search and find your site and find all that. And you're going to be able to come here and filter the sites that you're the admin of or the sites you're the member of. Maybe I want to come here and only see sites I'm a member of, or maybe I want to come here and I want to see sites that I'm the admin of. And then you'll also notice other roles such as editor, support. What that means is basically you can grant roles to other people. Let's say you want to have a site and you want to have somebody manage your support. Okay, that's all. You only want to give them access to your support. You don't want to give them access to anything else. That's a support role. You can literally grant somebody just access to manage your support, or just access to build content on your site, or just access to view content, or you can make them an admin. So you have the ability to be able to create a site, be able to say, hey, okay, you're the admin, you're the editor, you're the support person. And even like you can have an affiliate manager who has access to all your affiliates and everything in there. You can basically grant access to people and create a little team that can run a successful launch or a successful marketing campaign, whether you sell Shopify or whether you sell on Facebook or Teespring or Gearbubble. It doesn't matter what you're selling. You can have a team here of VAs to run all your operations for anything that you want to run them on. It is very, very, very cool. So that is the browse section. And notice down here, I can create a new site. So anytime that I want, I can actually go in and I can create a new site. If you have an unlimited account, you'll be able to create unlimited sites. And I'm able to come in here. I'm able to give my site a name, like let's just call it, Chris Records Killer Bonus Site. And then I can go over here and it's going to recommend something to me, but I might go like, let's just say like Chris Record Bonus site, something like that, and it'll tell me if the URL is available or not. And then down here, if I want to map it, I can actually just map it to, you know, whatever name I want, chrisrecord.bonussite.com. And I go there, and then of course there's instructions for domain mapping, but that's all I have to do. I just go there and I can basically build that site. And I don't want to build a whole bunch right now in the demo. We'll come back and do that later, but that's really how easy it is. You can build a site, and then of course there's going to be instructions right there that you're going to be able to follow. There's a video, there's tutorial stuff like that you're going to be able to follow to be able to come in and learn how to be able to map your domain name, how to be able to map the CNAME records, you name it. So we're basically showing you how to be able to do that, how to be able to set that up, okay? Really cool stuff. So let's go back. Let's not worry about that right now. So here's all these sites, but I think that's enough for this section. Just imagine this thing's going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. We've already have hundreds and I think thousands of sites that are in here. I have no clue. Now you'll notice these stats down here, but I'm on the development server, so these stats aren't necessarily all real. So just keep in mind that right now these are just development server stats. So the one thing I will tell you is some of the stuff I'm showing you is development server. So like all of these sold, like this one right here has done like 500,000. This one right here has done like over 100,000 or so. I don't know how much it was, but it was a lot. There's 126. So a lot of this is going to show up. These are sites. We've done millions of dollars in smart member sites between several members, millions of dollars already just on version 1.0 and 1.5. Imagine what we're going to do with version 2.0. Okay, so that was a quick tutorial of the browse section. The next section I want to show you is the design section. Now look at this. You click that button, super simple, right? Look at how simple that is, you guys. It just pops right in and allows you to design on screen. Now this is a major enhancement for 2.0. You click this and you basically have several options. You can change the layout, you can change the color, and then you can view it as a mobile, tablet, or desktop to kind of see how things will look. And there's a lot of things you can do here. For example, you'll notice you could just select and drag, and you could select a background image, and that'll show up right there. See this background image right there? And if you want to, like, you know, if you want to basically come in here, you can select colors, you can select layout. There's tons of stuff that you can do right here. So it's really, really cool. Okay, select a background. Do you want to show icons? Yes or no? Again, I already showed you how to do all this, but you can position your icons everywhere, top, left, you name it. And I'll show you how to even add more there. You'll notice there's a little edit button that pops up over things. So anytime you want, you could also go in and edit individual sections just by doing that, clicking edit. You can edit the logo, you can edit stuff. This is very, very advanced software. And I just want to say on a side note that I have invested over $500,000 of revenue into this software, well over that. You know, we're basically, because we do a lot of software in our company, but at least over $500,000 has been dedicated fully to the future of this software. And this is a software that I'm about ready to dump another $1 million of investing into. So you're looking at a software that will be around for ages, that will constantly improve. Whereas a lot of other softwares, they come and they go. They come and they go. Whereas this one will just keep getting bigger and better every single month. You'll notice so many enhancements because we have a full staff. We have a full office in Austin, Texas. We have a full staff that's you know, salaried employees, and people are working around the clock. And we're always hiring too. So we're aggressively hiring. So again, I showed you some of this before. So you have this on-screen stuff. So whatever it is that you want to do, you have the ability to go, okay, I want the plain blocks, or I want the boxes style right there, or I want, you know, just a single box to go across, whatever. I want, you know, tabs. I want whatever it might be. There's a single box. You could just choose whatever it is that you want. Okay. All of these things are cool. Maybe you want the logo. Go, I want that logo a little bit bigger. So there you go. Make the logo a little bit bigger. Maybe I want a border around my logo, right? Maybe I wanted a rounded logo or a circular logo, whatever, any type of stuff. Maybe I want my background to be boxed or fluid right there. You know, if you want a sidebar, like this sidebar position, maybe you want that sidebar to go over to the left side here. Maybe you want it to go to the right. Okay, maybe you don't want a sidebar at all. It's very cool how you can do all this. This is like a ribbon right here. Maybe you don't want a ribbon. Maybe you want just like a full attached thing like that goes across. So you have lots of flexibility. You can put you can basically put this label on the right side, on the left side, you guys name it. So look at the kind of flexibility you have here. Now, let me show you how easy it is to edit the text on there. So this text shows above all your lessons. And look at this. Let's say I want to do 3C conference recordings. And maybe I just wanted to say July 2015, just like that. It's an on-screen editor. You have this right here and you preview it right there in real time. Okay. So this is how simple it is. You go in here, you make whatever changes you want. You can edit this text. You can edit this search text right there. Now this search text, if you go and if you upload transcriptions of your videos, we have a little field I'll show you where you can do that. But if you have your videos transcribed, or if you just write like details about it, those are all searchable here in this bar. So what's going to happen is like you'll basically do like, okay, there's Chris Record, and it'll very rapidly only pull up things that have to do with Chris Record. See, it only pulled up my 3, and this is like instant search for people, you guys. So if there's ever anything that like you wanted to like if I wanted to only find videos by Nicholas Kuzmich or whatever, boom, it pulls up Nicholas Kuzmich just like that. So this search feature is available, and you can basically put whatever you want, and it'll search a full transcription. So if you upload a full transcription, it'll search the entire text of the transcription if you want. Very, very advanced technology that you have here. And then of course you can change this button right here, this icon. There's this icon down here. Changing it is very, very simple. You just browse through a list of all these different things you want, or you can just start searching. You could type in like the word C-O-P, and there's a copyright logo or whatever. You can do the word Y-O-U, and there's YouTube icons down here that you can do. You can basically do any of these. Maybe I want it to be the YouTube play one. There it is, a play button. So see it instantly, everything instantly changes. Very, very, very simple. You can even change this text right here. Could say, begin the course. See, just like that, begin the course. They hover over it, it's a little arrow. It's beautiful, right? So this is all beautiful. I don't really need to save it, but I can. It's just a kind of a test site right here. So this is just kind of I'm on the development server, right? But there you go. Look what I just did. I changed it to July 2015, begin the course. Do you see how simple that was? Very, very simple. So this design tab is going to be awesome for you. You're going to be able to go in here and change all the colors. Like maybe you want your site top background color to be like a lighter gray, okay, or something like that. You want to just preview it. Or maybe you want it to be like an exact color or whatever, You could just go in. You can choose either one of these, or you can go into more, and you could just go and you could choose like any colors you want. So it's very, very cool, the kind of customization that's possible. You can clearly see all kinds of cool stuff available to you, right? Okay, so that's the design tab. So what I've done is I've shown you how you can set up an account and get that cool stuff, how you create tons of sites yourself, as well as join other sites, as well as give or receive roles on certain people's sites. I've showed you how you can very easily design things, and that's only the designer of this. That's not even the designer of bridge pages. And then of course you could do simple things like go in and you can edit, and I can change a logo right here if I wanted. I could just go here and upload a new logo. Very, very simply, I can upload a new logo, and that logo will be there, okay? I can change a new favicon if I want, whatever I want to show up on the top. I can do, I can have all kinds of other stuff, ad tracking stuff. I can put pixels in site-wide. I can have conversion pixels, the new Facebook pixel everywhere on the entire site, and it's updated for the new one. It's the new one. I can set Facebook sharing settings if I want. I can show exactly like when my site's shared on Facebook, I want the default thumbnail to be exactly this, the title to be this, the description to be this. And then if they share an individual page, it'll share that. So as you can see, this is very, very cool software, right? So this is called Smart Member. Okay, if I wanted to, like, watch how easy this is. If I wanted to come in here and check this out, just as easy as access training, I could go in there and I can change. I can add more, I can change them. I can change the destination of where it goes. I can have anything go to a custom URL if I wanted. I can have this go anywhere, google.com if I want. It's pretty cool, right? You could have it, you can go in and you can do any of this stuff that you want. Now, here's all of these other things. I can add menu items. Let's say I want to add one, like this is, this is a test, okay? So if I wanted to add like a module like that and add that menu item right there, look, this is a test. And then I can come in here and I can select an icon. Let's just put an alarm one just for now, or I can upload my own icon if I want, right? So I can come in here and I could just go in and upload my own icon if I want to have all my own icons. And I can select a URL. I could have it go to a sales page, the lessons. I could have it go to support. I could have it go to a download center for people to download stuff, live casts I want to run, bridge pages. I can create any number of bridge pages and have that go to any bridge page, or just a custom URL, literally just a custom URL. Let's go yahoo.com. Okay. So that's how simple this stuff is, you guys. Super simple, really cool, really fun. And look what it did. This is a test right there, right? There you go. And I can come in here and I can change that. Let's have that, instead of going to a custom URL, let's have that go to, let's have that go to submit a support ticket or something like that. Okay. See how easy that was? Submit a support ticket and it's changed. Okay, so now I can go in there and I can submit that to a support ticket. Okay, so it's really cool, right? So it goes into a domain name right there to submit a support ticket. I just open it up in a new tab. Look at this, submit a support ticket. We'll be in touch soon. And watch, I'll just go, this, hi everyone, this is a test support ticket. Now, here's something cool. Smart Member handles all the support for everything you want to do. I can put anything I want here, any text at all. I can make it big. I can add a picture, whatever you want to do. So you can come in here, you can do stuff, right? And like, let's say I want to make this one big. I can come in here and I can make it whatever I want to make it, big like that. I can make this one bold. I can make this one italic. I can do anything. I can center it. I can go, it's a rich text editor. You can do anything that you want, right? So it's really, really cool what you can do. Just leaving support tickets for people to be able to do this. You can do this with all your blog posts. You can enter videos. You can really enter anything that you want. So let's have fun real quick. Let me take a quick little screenshot. Let me just take a screenshot of like this and say, okay, here's my problem. My problem is that, there's my problem. I'll just say problem. Okay, so now there's an image. I'll save that image to my desktop. And let's go in and I'll show you how you can literally come in here and just easily add an image. I can add an image. Let's just say there's the problem. And the image can be resized. It could be anything. So let's say I want to change the size. I can make it bigger. I can make it 100%. Just really tons of stuff you can do. Really, really simple stuff, right? And I can attach files if there's a file. So just like that, I can go in. Your ticket has been created. Okay. I just went in just like that and basically came in and submitted a ticket. So this could be a customer submitting a ticket to me. They're going to get an email confirmation. If they're not already a member, they'll get a basic membership account where they can now log in and they can view your response. You'll notice here a little icon up here, support, and I've got a ticket there. And check this out. Hi, everyone. This is a test support ticket a few seconds ago. Okay, really simple, right? And look, it'll show you who the reporter was. It'll show you their name, their email. It'll show you their whole ticket, everything they have there. It'll allow you to reply, rich text editor to be able to help people. You can basically have the ticket be open, closed, anything. You can assign it to somebody. There's lots of stuff you can do. You can reassign it to other people. Very, very cool. You could submit a reply. Obviously, very, very cool stuff. This is our own custom support system that comes fully inside of Smart Member 2.0. So this allows you to be able to run any number of campaigns or things that you want and be able to have a full-blown support system fully included at no additional charge, no third-party stuff, fully custom right here, have one place where you can do it all, okay? That's the kind of power of what we have. And all I did was I just added a support thing and linked it to submit a support ticket. That was it. That was all I did, right? So very, very cool what you can do there. That's just more examples of designing and building this. Okay, I've shown you settings. I've shown you how to browse a bunch of sites. I've shown you design, how to go on and basically design and make the site look different. Now, let me show you a couple other things. Let me show you build. Now, build is where a lot of the power of this software comes in. So this section right here, in fact, let me actually go over here to this one. Let me cut down a couple of these. Let me go to this one over here because I want to show you a few things that you can do when you go build, right? So when you build, hopefully you guys can see this. I'll increase the size of the window if I need to. Maybe I will just a little bit at least right there. But basically, this tab right here pulls down a list of options, very easy for you. And we're going to be adding a lot more even. So there will be everything at a glance right here. This is the style that I personally like. Everything at a glance to show you like whatever you can do, you just click over. So let me just do a quick run through without going into a full entire presentation on this. But you can come in here and you can add new lessons. You can add new modules, which are like categories for the lessons. So that's like your course. You can do blog posts. You can come in here and create blog posts. You can create articles, which are like pages. They're not part of your course. They're not part of your blog, but they're just individual, like, these are great for like, native advertising and stuff like that on Facebook, just complete articles, even support articles. You can do support, create a whole entire knowledge base, everything like that. So check this out. You could do, this articles, you can see a little support thing. These ones are more for support. And these pages down here are more for just individual pages on anything you want. Okay. You can create categories for your blog or for your articles. You can create a download center. So you can have a whole section of, like any kind of files, PDFs, zip files, anything you want that people can download, and you can restrict them you can make them free to the public, or you can require people to opt in first, or you can require people to join any, any level at all of your site, for any paid amount to access anything there. Okay. And I'll be showing you this stuff over the next several days. You guys are gonna be amazed at what you can do. Live casts, you can come in here and you can do entire video presentations live to anybody. You can put these on bridge pages or directly inside your members area. I've done both. Okay. You can create custom pages. Notices with this section here, you can actually create pop-ups that pop up while a member is inside your course right here. A message will pop up and it can promote anything you want. It'll be a nice light box right in the middle, and you can set it to like you can give it a start date and an end date, and the customer can basically go yes or no, and they can close it. Very, very easy. So you can basically promote offers directly to them very, very easily with these site notices. It's a great way to be able to update them if you've added new lessons, or if you have something you want to promote, like you're promoting a launch, or you want to quickly test out a product you're trying to sell. This is a great way to do it. Import. This allows you to basically be able to import tons and tons and tons of videos. So let's say that you have like a Vimeo account and you have like 50 of your membership videos there. You could just go here, click one button, and import all of your Vimeo videos and build a beautiful syllabus in like 2 minutes. Build a whole entire course just off of that import right there. And then stats, obviously you're going to want to view all your stats and see all your cool stuff that you have going on. So that's the content area. Then you have the members area, which is basically, when people come on board, you're going to be able to access all your members. You're going to be able to import members, export members, add new members one at a time, view member details, everything you want. You're going to be able to create access levels for your members. So you might have like a free level, a basic level, and a pro level. Or maybe your site has like a free level for the public, and then it has a members level that all they have to do is opt in, and it's still free, but they can opt in. And then maybe you have a VIP level where people have to pay you like 20 bucks a month to be part of your VIP. So you just go in here and you just create these access levels. It's very, very simple. And then you can restrict anything on the site that you want. You can restrict it to just that access level. Very, very cool. Then you have these passes here that you can give away to people. If you want somebody to have like a trial of your site, like let's say you have an affiliate who wants to promote your site, you can give them like a 7-day review of your site, or you can grant them lifetime access just by giving them a pass. Okay. You have transactions to show all your transaction data, all the money you're making, all that kind of stuff. You have a sales wallboard, which is a custom screen that'll show exactly what your sales look like while they're happening. You can literally refresh it and see sales in real time on a beautiful display. This is great for people that like to do product launches or do something cool like that. Finance settings. This is where you can go in and you can basically, make sure that you have your accounts all properly set up for collecting money, stuff like that. And then user notes. If you have users that if you have your members that are going through your course, your members can leave notes, and this is a great chance for you to be able to see what your members are. It's like a great way for them to get feedback on all your modules and stuff like that. And we'll eventually have like more tabs here for cool stuff. So that's the member section. Then you have sidebars, which is you got widgets like WordPress where you can go in there and create like a whole custom sidebar. Like if I went over here to like the training or whatever, let me go back to let's go back to training. Let me just go back to the homepage actually, because I realized I just was like messing with all these links pretty funny in there. Let me just go and let me go and change back the link. That one is going to go to Google is why. Let me have that go to home instead. Okay. So when they're going through the site and stuff like that, you have the ability to like create stuff here in the sidebar. So that's something you want to be able to do. You're going to be able to go in there and build widgets. You go in there and basically create like text widgets, banner widgets, all this kind of stuff. You'll be able to go in there and show banner widgets, be able to upload banners and be able to create cool stuff. You have to go to a banner section first and upload them, and then you can add them in here to let you choose from all your banners. Very, very cool stuff that you can do. So you can go in there, that's all you gotta do. You go in to add banners, any kind of banners that you want. You create new banners, you choose like where you want it to go. Like I want this to go to jbzoo.com or whatever you might be promoting. And then you like get a banner or whatever. Let's just do like banner selling hosting, let's say. You could sell hosting. Let me see if I can find one really quick. Let me just go to, you guys know what I mean though, right? You just like any blog, you can have like all your banners on the side. Let's just do an exactly 300 by 300 banner. Anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to keep going through the demo. But yeah, you could find like a hosting banner or something like that. Let's just do like this one. I don't know what this thing is. Studio Web. Okay, so there you go. You just like would save your banner, and then you'd be able to go in and you'd be able to, okay, like this, like you see like on the side, like you'd be able to put banners and stuff like that. So that's all you really have to do. You go in there and you just basically can create that. You know, you now go in and select that studio web banner, whatever, you upload it, it goes in there, choose what destination you want it to go to. Just go to studioweb.com, whatever your affiliate thing is. Really cool, right? Open it in a new tab, save it. So now you're creating like all of these banners and you'll be able to see all your views, your clicks. We're adding in so many features that'll be really cool in here to be able to do that. So it's really cool. You go into banners, you go into widgets and be able to start setting up like, okay, I want to add a banner to the side or whatever. And you're able to add that studio web banner, you know, just like that. Starting to be really cool. Okay, widget added. So there's just tons of cool stuff that you're going to be able to do. Okay, so again, not too concerned with it on this run because I know I'm in the beta. I'm in the demo server, so like I don't even know if it's going to come up. Maybe it will. We'll give it a minute and see if the banner is set to come up. Yep, there it is. So I guess it just comes up. But that's how easy it is. I mean, just like that, you know, Studio Web. It opens up in a new tab and takes you over to the website. So you can basically put anything you want on the side. And I might, if we have time, I might show you some, but it's just so much cool stuff I can show you. So this is like building your own playground. Essentially, you're just building your own playground, you know, just like that. It's very, very cool. And then there's other cool stuff you can do. Like you can have all your affiliates. If you have a product you want other people to sell, you can connect it to like JVZoo or ClickBank. We even have tools to be able to do this for you. I might even show you that tool. That's very, very cool. But we have tools that are integrated. We use JVZoo's API. So we're fully integrated with JVZoo's API. I think we might be the most integrated. I don't know if anybody else integrated as much as we are with JVZoo. And then we're also integrated with ClickBank. Okay, and we're going to be adding more. I think we have Zaxa integration, and we're going to be adding more, lots of more like Deal Guardian and some others. So as we start getting recommendations from people on what affiliate networks to connect, we'll connect those. You can hold contests, you can do your stats, tons of affiliate management there. You know, settings, obviously you're going to have site settings, you know, that I showed you there where you're changing your logo and stuff like that. You're also going to have pages that you're going to want to have special editing for. You're going to be able to go in and edit like how the display looks for your homepage or how the display looks for your syllabus page. Like an example is, do you want the default view to be those thumbnails like that right there? Or do you want the default view to be lists, right? So if I want the default view to be lists, there it is. Now it's shown as a list by default. Okay, the user can change it, but it's shown as a list by default. But maybe I want, instead of the list, maybe what I want to do is I want to go in and change it to thumbnail view. Okay, and maybe I want to send a welcome message to everybody that says, you know, something like, you know, welcome to all the new members, you know, whatever. Welcome to all the new members, and just save changes, whatever. And of course, I can make that text. I could color the change of the text. See, I have a gray background. I'd probably change that text to, you know, white. But of course, it's HTML, so I can put in video here. I could put in all kinds of stuff. Very, very easy. Again, that's build. All your core pages are customizable like that to really give you full control of everything. Okay, that's what we love about it. So I'm just kind of showing you a little tour, kind of some cool stuff. Let me just go like, let's just see what this looks like. Heading, maybe, and then you can go in, you can change all kinds of stuff. You can actually give it like background colors if you wanted to. Like you can give it like highlight it. You can kind of see it in the background being highlighted. You get background, foreground colors. Pretty cool, right? Very kind of cool things that you can do here. You know, text foreground color. You know, maybe you want to make it green, or maybe you want to make it, you know, white or gray or whatever it might be. You know, there it goes. You know, save, and then it's right there, and it's all white. Okay, see, really cool. Again, full HTML allowed in there. There's other things you could do, like you can create sales pages. What's cool about sales pages is that when a user is not logged in, when they're not a member of your site, your homepage defaults to a sales page. But then once they're logged in, the sales page goes away. So the sales page and the homepage are all just one page. You just promote one page, and it's if they're not logged in, it's a sales page. If they're logged in, it's not. It's a great way to be able to do it. It's very, very cool. You can come in here and you can do a bunch of edit settings. You can edit videos, preview your page, show the syllabus, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so again, there's lots of things you can do. Checkout page, you can design your checkout pages, your download center. You can create a JV page for JVs to do it. You can create a refund page. So if somebody's looking for a refund of your product, you can actually create a refund page where they say, we're sorry to see you go, and you send them to a refund page. But then on this refund page, you could say, hey, give them like a heartfelt video and say, hey, I'd love to keep you on board a little bit longer, and I'm willing to give you access to this other product if you're just willing to stay on with me, or whatever it might be. Or this is a chance for you to explain a reason why people might be refunding. Maybe a software or something, maybe a training video didn't get produced in time. So when they go for a refund, you send them to the refund page, and they have two choices. They either continue to submit the refund, or they say, you know what, I'll stay on board longer. This is a great way you can basically extend a guarantee. So let's say you have a 30-day refund policy. You can, on this page here, you can say, hey, we'd be willing to extend this for 60 days if you give us another 30 days. Give us a shot. Give us a chance to prove it to you. So it's a great way to be able to manage refunds, be able to do that. It's a very slick little interface. And then if you do give them a free bonus for staying on board, they can go to the freebie page and they can actually get the free bonus. And you can design this. You can design the login form, the registration form, all of this. It's all customizable, you guys. Very, very cool. Very, very cool stuff. So that's all in the core pages. Directory listing is where you're going to manage how your site shows up in the browse section right there. So, you'll basically give it a title, a brief description, a long description. You'll choose a category that your site belongs in. You'll tell us about the pricing. You'll tell us what the permalink is for it. You give a featured image, and you could tell us what you want it to show. Do you want it to show these stats? And we're going to basically improve this a little bit. I'm on the development server. That'll be a little bit improved. And that's the directory listing. So I just showed you a lot. The last section I'll just kind of briefly touch on is third-party applications that we are integrated with. So these apps do a lot of cool stuff for you. So what's happening here is you can actually jump on and you can check out Facebook groups, for example. So let's say that you want to grant members of your community. Let's say you build a community. You want to grant members access to a Facebook group. Well, this right here, we've integrated with Facebook groups so that if they are an active paying member of your membership site, then they'll be granted access to the Facebook group. But if they don't pay their bill, or if they cancel, or if they refund, they'll be automatically removed from the Facebook group. So you have a way that this application manages all that for you. So basically it automatically adds and removes members. And the other cool thing is that Facebook groups can become overwhelming with all the people that join them. But this tool right here allows you to basically control who's able to come in and join the group. It allows you to basically control that. Let me give you an example right here. If I was to go to one of my groups as an example, let's go to, or let me show you this group here. This is basically a group that, a regular group. Okay, not a regular, it's a good group. I mean, this guy's group is good. I'm a member of it, but this is just a regular group. It's not done through the application is what I'm saying, versus this inner circle right here is my group. So this is inner circle. This is my own group. Look on the right side here. You'll notice add members. The option has been taken away. So nobody can request to join this group. Nobody can add other members. This group is completely locked down to only paying members, okay? Only paying members, right? So this group right here versus, any of the other groups. So like if I go back to that, if I go back to that other group right here, look at how a normal group looks. See, add members. See, they can come in there and they can add, anybody can suggest members. I can come in here and suggest all these members if I want. You can invite people by email. So members can invite members. People can find this group and they can request to join. There's a lot that people can do with regular groups, but with these groups, they're completely locked down. And that's the power of them. They're locked down like this. There's no option. So that allows you to basically fully control the your groups. This is such a powerful feature. These features individually could be their own products and could be sold. That's how powerful they are. I've got the JVZoo affiliate grabber. So this thing grabs if you launch your product on JVZoo, this tool will automatically approve them based on criteria that you set. Okay, we're going to give you a little extension like this up here. Okay, you can come in and you can set criteria, and you could say, you can give like an instant commission keyword. Like I want, if people say the word, amazing grace or something like that, if they put that keyword when they're approving, then I can automatically give them instant commissions, okay? Or if they have sales more than 500 on JVZ, I'll automatically give them instant commissions. Or, you can add countries that are automatically approved for instant commissions or whatever, right? So you can basically say, okay, if somebody says Amazing Grace and they're from, you know, these 5 countries, give them instant commissions. Or you go down here to manual commissions and say, okay, look, anybody from Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdom, or United States, go ahead and approve them automatically for manual commissions. You could say, these are my safe countries. Everybody else I want to look at. And you might say, okay, I've noticed a lot of fraud coming from areas like Vietnam, so I want to go ahead and automatically deny people from a certain country. So you have the ability to be able to put in all of these things and be able to change and be able to save these settings. And what happens is, then you just go over to JVZoo. Let me go over to like JVZoo as a little example. You go into where people are requesting to be affiliates for one of your launches, right? So I'm looking right here, and what'll happen is, okay, let me go a little bit smaller so you can see. What happens is this tool is running in the background. Let me scroll down fast enough to catch it. Okay, watch. You're gonna watch it in real time right now. It's going through and it's looking to see if anybody matches that criteria. Okay. Now it's not going to find anybody because I actually have it running on another computer in the background. So it's not going to find anybody because I'm already on auto approval. What I do is I have this refresh tool up here, right here, that allows me to refresh like every 5 minutes and look for any new affiliates to approve, right? So I've got a very cool tool. I have this on a computer that you guys can't see right next to me. What I do is I set this tool to automatically approve anybody from the United States, anybody from Canada on manual commissions, and then the ability to be able to go in here and approve people. So what's happening is capturing all of this data and it's putting it into my Smart Member site. So it's grabbing all of that data from my launch, it's putting it all into my affiliates area. So I can have my affiliate manager go and contact all of those people like a CRM and go leave notes, go talk to them about the launch, grant them review access if they need it. It's very, very cool what it does. It basically creates, I don't want to give away too much personal information, but it creates a whole entire kind of ledger, and it automatically bans people. It automatically approves people. So in a future demo, what I'll do is I'll turn that off. I'll turn the affiliate grabber off, and I'll turn it off, and then I'll let a few affiliates kind of come in, and then I'll run it to show you how it automatically approves certain people, automatically denies certain people. It's just right now, during this whole entire webinar, every single 5 minutes, it's been fetching new stuff. Again, it builds an entire affiliate database for you. I have like 10,000 potential affiliates now for any launch that I want to do because of this. It's very, very powerful. And then you have JVZoo Payment Gateway. This allows your customers to come in and buy products. And so you come in here, it gives you step-by-step instructions on exactly how to install and exactly how to be able to put your product up on JVZoo. Very, very detailed. It gives you the links that you're going to want to use, a thank you page, the API page. So what this means, you just copy these. What this means is that if you want to launch, if you want to create a course and launch it on JVZoo, we give you very simple instructions. When you create your product, you just attach this API. When people buy your product on JVZoo, they'll be automatically granted access to your site. Okay, very, very cool, very simple instructions. We show you exactly how to get your buy buttons, everything, super simple. We show you how to set it all up, okay? We do that, we have it all set up for you. ClickBank, Warrior Plus, I forgot we had Warrior Plus, Zaxa. Look at all these merchants. You can feature your product on all of these sites, okay? Or maybe you just want to sell it directly. You can literally just connect your PayPal account and you can sell directly using PayPal. You can collect instant money directly if anybody ever buys anything on your course or joins your monthly VIP level or anything. Or you can use Stripe. I prefer to use Stripe. Stripe is a very cool thing. It allows a credit card. It's very simple, just like that. And if you want to send emails, we're partnered with SendGrid, you can connect your SendGrid account. SendGrid is free for 12,000 emails a month, you guys. 12,000 emails a month is absolutely free. And even if you wanted to bump up to 40,000 emails a month, that's only $10 a month. So SendGrid is a great partnership. It allows you to send emails directly here inside of Smart Member, okay? Vimeo allows you to connect directly import your accounts from Vimeo. So these are just a few of our available apps, and we're going to be growing this over and over. And then anytime you want, you just come over here and you can set up all your email stuff. So if you have members in here, you can go and you can email them. And I'll just give you a sneak peek, but I don't want to go too crazy with this right now. We'll save this for another one. But what's going to happen is you're going to basically be able to come in here and create email lists of people. Like, let's say you have an email list, you just over here on the left, I have a whole bunch. This is a test site. Remember, it's a test site. So, but I might want to say, okay, there's these customers here. let's go to, you know, these customers there. Let's go to these customers there. And I can basically take any of these things right here and I can drag and drop these in any order, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm basically saying send to all of these people here, okay? And then all subscribers. Send to this list, then this list, then this list, then this list, then this list, and then send to everybody, okay? All together, you know, there's all these people, but watch what will happen. It'll send to all these people first, but then afterwards, it'll send to this list. But notice there's 100 duplicates, 100 duplicate people. So it won't, even though it's sending to 2 different lists, it's only sending 1 email. This is called email segmenting. This is for a little bit more advanced people, but this is so amazing. This is how my email open rates are like 25% to 75% email open rates. Okay, like I just posted about this one thing right here on somebody's wall on Facebook. I'll pull up Chris here. He had a post like about a question about his open rates, and I came in here and I answered. Let's see, there's a bunch of replies about it, but I came in here and answered, and look, I actually showed a screenshot of some of my emails. So it's going to be actually too hard for you to see this. Let me see. I might be able to do some mega imposed zoom. No, it's going to be a little bit hard, but you can kind of see. You can kind of see that there. Let's see, I kind of put it over. It's a crazy zoom I have here. But you'll notice I basically send these little segments, just like I showed you. It breaks down these little segments. But look at the open rate. You know, it's unbelievable, right? This is a small one, 291 people, but it's 147.7% because it's such a targeted list with a targeted message. This one's a 42% open rate. This one's 42%. This one's 25%. And you'll notice 0 clicks. That's because I do value emails. This was a pure value email with nothing to sell. I basically create value for my list. But look at this, 42%, 42%, 25, 67%, 73%, 25%, 274%, 71. This just means people are opening multiple times. 71%, 37%, 57, 76. You guys, these are crazy, 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 crazy numbers, right? Crazy killer numbers. How is this all possible? Well, most of you don't know this, but here it is. I have a custom version of this I've used on WordPress. We've now added this into Smart Member. This is going to be available at 2.0. This is probably going to be available initially for the people that come on board fast, and then this will be available for an extra fee probably. The email segmenting add-on will be available for an extra fee. Without it, you just go like this. You just choose your list and send 1 bulk email to your list, or 1 at a time. But this tool is a fancy editing process where you can choose which list you want to, like, you know, which list you want to do. Like, I want to go, okay, Ecom Experts Academy. Let's say this is a really good list of people. Let's say that John Doe is on this list, and this list. I'm going to say, okay, let me send to this list first. And then it'll recognize that John Doe and 50 other people are also on that list. So it'll remove them and then send to that. And then it'll remove all of those and send to that. It'll remove and remove. And then it'll segment these all out. So you're sending to small lists, 528, then 629, then 2,500, then 1911. Then that's why the open rates are so high, because the deliverability is specific. But here's what gets even better. Let's say I have a general email that I'm sending, and the email is something like, you know, here is your, you know, free webinar replay. Okay, well, that's real general, right? And then you can say something like, here are all the details, and then blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever, whatever, whatever. So there's your email, right? That's like a normal email, and you could draft it up. But watch this. This is the default master one. But all I have to do is say, okay, well, for this Ecom Experts Academy, I'm going to give it a custom subject. Watch what I do here. Ecom Experts. Here is your Ecom webinar replay. And then right in the middle here, I go, what's up, Ecom family? Here's your webinar replay showing you how to crush it with e-commerce sales. And then I could even put in a custom link right here, you know, JVZoo, whatever, maybe it goes to a JVZoo product or something like that. I could even put on tracking onto it. I could put tracking that shows that's coming from the e-com list. Or I can maybe take that link and go, I don't want to show that. Click here to watch the webinar replay. Just like that. Check that out. Now I can make this bold. I can go and I can add a link to it. And I can go and I can put in the link, okay? Just like that. So I can go make this a link if I want, go and do everything and save this if I want to. So just like that, I now have a saved, this one right here basically, if I add a custom one, it will basically send, instead of this, it'll use that new title, and then it'll insert all that custom information. Custom message goes above this one. So whatever you put here comes after your custom message. So it'll insert a custom paragraph above it. So now imagine you're on this imagine you're basically on this e-com list up here. Imagine you have to do with e-commerce. Well, instead of getting here's your free replay, you're literally getting, you know, e-com experts. Here is your e-com webinar replay. What's up, e-com? Here's a question with e-commerce. Then watch this click here to watch this webinar replay. And then after that, it goes down and does, okay, here's all the details. You know, here's everything you want to know about it. So very, very cool. And then of course you can add subscriber name, you can customize where you want it coming from, all that kind of stuff. You can schedule it for a future time, and it's all powered through SendGrid. Okay, so this allows you, this is called email segmenting, and this is how I crushed it. And this is how I get 25 to 50% to 75 to 100% email open rates. Now, again, I'm on the test server, so you know, these are just test lists that we just play around with. But on the actual real 2.0 launch on the 12th, you'll be able to have access to this tool as part of this suite. Look, again, just this tool alone could be a complete game changer right there. Just the support network, just the email tool, and just bridge pages and speed blogging and the smart member directory that you could be a part of. All this stuff is all included. It's all included in one big bundle. Okay, so very, very cool. Those are the apps. We're going to be adding more for you. So here's a quick recap. I showed you all kinds of stuff here about your profile. I showed you how you can browse sites, how you can browse your own, you can join sites, stuff like that. We're going to have a full directory. I don't think the directory's up. We're going to have a full directory in here. You'll be able to just go in and join sites very easily. I don't think any of this is active, but because it's just on the test server. But you'll be able to come in. This will eventually get replaced. We're launching in 6 days from the time I'm live right now. It's launching January 12th. And as soon as this timer hits 0, we're going to basically showcase the directory. You'll be able to start building sites and submitting them to be featured in our directory. And you'll be able to show whether they're free or whether they're paid, who the person is behind them. You'll be able to show all this stuff. I don't think this is live, otherwise I'd show it to you. Yes, it's not live right there. He already told me that that's going to go live on the actual date. But that's how cool it is. That's how cool it is that you're going to be able to go in there and do all of that just in a smart member directory. So pretty cool, right? Well, check this out. It gets even cooler. Here's a setup wizard. So you'll be able to go in here when you set your sites up. You'll be able to choose from a list of setup wizards depending on what you want to do. What do you want to do? Do you just want to build a course for JV Zoo? Okay, follow the 5 or 6 steps. Do you want to just create a free course to give people for free to generate leads? Okay, here's how to make sure you set up your autoresponder, your leads list, your bridge page, stuff like that. Do you want to create a micro niche site? Do you want to create a bonus site? Do you want to sell e-commerce? We'll create little wizards just like this. It'll be very simple. You'll come in and you'll follow the steps. Like in this case, you'll upload a logo and then you'll save and continue, and you'll keep going like that. And it'll show you that you're done with that step. And then it'll be 20% complete. And then you'll go into the next step, whatever, and you'll go create some modules. This is a demo server, so just showing for display purposes. And then you'll be done with that. And now you'll be 40%. So this will allow you to be able to walk through to get to 100%. And anything after 100% is just you being a perfectionist like I am, wanting to change everything. Okay, so it'll get you the basics though. It'll make sure that your sites, we'll create a bunch of setup wizards to make sure your site is at least set up to the point where, let me just show you 100% just for the sake of being cool about it. Okay, there's that one. Let me go through this one. Really cool, right? You guys, you can clearly see that we put a lot of effort into this. And these are just examples. We're going to actually be going in and inviting members and JVs. You can invite members, or you can give them a link to join. Pretty cool, right? And let's just say you went and did that. Oh, I guess I got to invite a member in order for that one to work. Let me just try to invite one. Oh no, it's only gonna let me do 80% on the test server. Okay, let me just do a fake one. Cashflow champion plus test server. .com. We'll see if that wants to help. If not, don't worry about it. That was it. It just required one thing to be done in there. Okay, import was successful. I imported that member. It sent him an invite, and now look, now it went away. We're probably going to show a display message that's going to last for like a little bit. It went away. And now you have, now it's made room for more things. Now we'll have a whole entire search bar where eventually you'll be able to search stuff like, be able to search everything throughout the whole, not just this, but you'll be able to search like anything you're looking for, whatever it might be. Let's say you're looking for like stuff in JVZoo. It'll eventually show like anything that has to do with JVZoo, all of our tutorials, all of our steps, all of anything. This is just a placeholder for now, but it's pretty cool, right? A cool little search bar pops up, and then you'll move on to the next wizard and the next wizard and the next wizard, and you'll go through whatever it is you want to do until it's complete. And then it'll make room for more cool stuff. Really, really cool, you guys. Very, very cool stuff. Very exciting. And I've got a little bit more for you. And then again, this is just the beginning of stuff that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to be using this 2.0 version of SmartMember all week long to be able to make money. My goal is to be able to help every single user to be able to generate traffic, leads, and sales for any business you want. So let me show you a couple cool things. I already showed you email support. Let me show you bridge pages. Let me do this. Let me do a quick little demo. Again, I'm on the test server. Okay. So what's happening right here is I'm on the test server. So keep in mind, this is not live. And but what you can do is you can basically create bridge pages, create a thumbnail for them, a URL for them. You can edit them. So I'm going to kind of just play. This is just what I was just playing around with right before doing this webinar. So this is called a bridge page. This is a template, and this is like an example logo right there. This is an example headline. So I could just upload a logo, put in a headline. This is an example background. This is an example graphic of any kind I want, long or short or anything. There's a video that could be uploaded. There's text that can be uploaded, a button. You could change all the colors, and then you can put anything you want here. You can put anything you want, text. You can put, if you want to do bonuses, I just grabbed this off of I think Commission Gorilla or some site that, you can put in big images like this, privacy policies, put everything in there. Very, very clean. Now, this is a funny looking one. Okay, this is just me messing around with my kid, showing my kids stuff was showing up on YouTube. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go in and actually I'll show you how to edit this one, and then we'll maybe go in and build one. Okay, so you can clone them, stuff like that. So let's go and let's edit. Okay, this is the very, very cool little editor that we have. So it's an on-page editor. You're able to preview the entire thing as you're editing it. Now keep in mind, I'm on the developer server. So keep in mind, if there's anything a little bit quirky, don't worry about that. There's always little quirks when you're on the development server. But look at how cool this is. You can basically go in here. You have all these options of what you can change. So, first things first, we're going to load in a bunch of different templates for you. So you've got like a video template. It's going to kind of carry over whatever elements are kind of the same on the video template. Video template's like a title and a tagline, a video, and a call to action. E-commerce is kind of like the one you saw. That has a little bit more options to kind of showcase an e-commerce product. This is designed for a buy button underneath, so you can basically sell on Amazon or Shopify. So I'll show you, like, you can build out entire e-commerce products, your brand, your customer support phone number, a video explaining your product, an image, a guarantee thing underneath it or whatever it might be, a button, a call to action, and then any additional text. I know a lot of people that make, hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars in e-commerce, and this is the kind of template they want. And you might think it's funny because it's just got placeholders in here, but keep in mind, any background, any logo, anything. And these pages are dynamic. So it's a lead capture page builder, a sales page builder, a lander, you name it. So let's say lead capture. I can basically come in here and I can capture leads, full names, addresses, put anything I want right there. Pretty cool. I can go in and I could do a webinar replay. So let's say I want to do a webinar replay, this text could be a different color. But if I want to do a webinar replay, I can do a countdown for how long it's going to stay up. I could put a webinar replay, secure checkout, put all the custom HTML below it, do any of this kind of stuff. I can change the background of this if I want. Lots and lots of cool stuff. Okay. So really cool what you can do. Let's just go back to the e-commerce one because that's the one I was messing with. So you give it a title and a permalink. Okay. Now, one cool thing is that the site that I'm on is just, 3c.smartmember, but you can map your own domain. So I can map my own domain so that the domain can be something like, chrisrecord.com and then / whatever my bridge page is, chrisrecord.com/offer. That could be the domain name of my bridge page. So you can fully domain map your name and then put like /offer. So when you're seeing this stuff, keep in mind, I can make that, like offer if I wanted to and make it really short, really cool thing. So I choose my page settings. Then I go here to social sharing. This is how it's going to look when it's shared, on Facebook. This is how it's going to look like when you're looking at all your thumbnails at a distance for all your pages. It's really cool though. You go here and you choose the file. You can upload a thumbnail. You give it a title and how it wants to share on Facebook. So now when people share when you share your link on Facebook, it'll show up nice and clean. This is important because if you're going to place Facebook ads, you're going to want if you're going to boost engagement to your page, you're going to use it if you're maybe doing viral videos or something on Facebook and you want a link in the description, if it's ever shared, if your content is ever shared, it'll look really nice. Okay, so that's the social sharing. Then you have like your background, you could put any kind of background. Maybe I'll have like a background I could quickly throw on there. I don't know if I have like any just stored on here. Maybe some sort of, nope, maybe I do. Black, abstract, I don't know. You put any kind of background. I'll throw one up. I don't want to mess around too much. But there you go. See how simple that was? So you can go on here and you can put any kind of background. There you go. I've got a blue background. Again, you could do anything. So if you're in the golf niche, put a golf background. If you're in the sports niche, put a stadium in the background or whatever. If you're in the family niche, put parents in there or kids in there. If you're in the car niche, then put cars in the background or a racetrack. If you're in whatever, if you're in any kind of e-commerce niche, anything. So it's fully customizable, right? So you can put any kind of background you want. You can go here to header and you can upload a logo image. Okay. So depending on if the theme accepts logos, there you go. There's just the logo image. Okay. You can't see that's because that's white, but it shows up right there. And that's just a basic little logo. It's nothing fancy there. Okay. You can give your headline text a color if you wanted to. So you can go here and you can change colors if you wanted to. See, now it's orange. Now it's yellow. See, really simple, right? So it's a very simple, the process is it's just so simple to create a page. That's the main thing. In this example, this is called an advertisement. You could come here if you wanted and you could choose a different file. Like, let's say I wanted to choose maybe that banner, where was that banner? That studio web banner or whatever. There's that studio web banner. So just like that, there it is. You can put any kind of banner you want here. You can use more space if you want, lots of options. So it's really cool how you can come and you can design, you can tell it where to go. There's your advertisement. Then you have your video. There you go. You just drop in some an embed code. Whatever you want it to do. Do you want it to autoplay or not? Just drop in an embed code. Just Vimeo, YouTube, anything. You just go get the embed code, drop it right in. Nice and neat, nice and simple. The call to action button right here. You could change the text to be white. You could change the background to be something orange or yellow or green or whatever you want. Obviously, custom color maybe. Maybe you're like, I want it to be kind of like a dark green right there or exact text code. So you can really design this and make it match your brand. You can make this exact blue, be exactly that, be exactly the banner. You can really have full control there of anything that you want. Just go in there and have some fun with it. So there you go. Then the text, you can put the text, be anything you want. Anything that I want to say goes right here. See how cool that is? And you can just edit it right on the screen. Okay, and then you can open that in a new tab if you want. So that's the way that the CTA buttons work. And the way the footer works is you have full HTML here. You have full HTML. So if you wanted, you could literally put together anything you want here and just go into code view and you could go in code or not. And you can go in, you can put videos, you can insert, links and images, and you can mess with the font size and the colors, and you guys can really have a lot of fun. So no need for me to get too much into this. You guys understand how this kind of stuff works, but if I wanted, I could do something like that just so easily. Just go in here, change the colors, come in here and do cool stuff, or put the text color to be a certain color, just anything and preview it. Okay, so this is if you want full customization on your page. Now I grabbed this example graphic, okay, but there's like obviously tons of places you can go get graphics from. These aren't, you can go design your own, you can have a designer, or you can just put in HTML. This is just an example of somebody that had a bonus page already set. So like, let's say that I wanted to promote an example use is, let's say I want to promote a product as an affiliate marketer. So I'd go here and I'd build this bridge page that would say like my product, this is the, something about my bonuses. This could be about me, something about me or whatever. This video explains my bonuses. Click here to order or read below for all the bonuses you get. And I could say something like, if you buy through my link above, I'll give you these 5 bonuses. And I put in like 5 bonuses, bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, bonus 4, bonus 5, all the way down. Or maybe I write like a long form article. You know, maybe I write like a full-blown article really explaining what this is all about. Okay. Or maybe this is a product page. Maybe I'm not promoting a JVZoo affiliate offer. Maybe I'm promoting like an Amazon product. So what I could do now, like let's say I'm in the Second Amendment gun rights niche. What I could do now is I can basically come in and I can promote like a product. I can promote like, let's say there was a survival product or something like that. I can come in here and I can have images of it right here. And then I can create a video, or I can find a video and put it right here and really sell people, and then do like free plus shipping. And then down here, talk about like all the multiple uses of it. Okay. Very, very cool. Like, let me give you an example real quick of like, just to kind of show you like the power of something like this. Let's do survival niche. You know, let's say that I wanted to sell something like in the survival niche, like here's a 4-in-1 thing. So real quick, let me go back to it to show you. So here's like this site, AliExpress. You know, this is like an outsourcing site. I can go here and somebody will, I can buy this unit right here for $1.45. Okay. And the shipping is going to be $1.46. So that's roughly like $3, a little bit less than $3. So my out the door cost to purchase this and have it shipped to a customer is $3. This vendor right here, this person here, will ship this on my behalf. Okay. It's like invisible shipping. They're not going to put like all their branding on it. It's just going to show up to the customer's house. So all I have to do is collect the order and then submit the order to this vendor here. And anything over $3 is my profit. Right. So that's how simple that is. Like, and then e-packet, it's going to take a couple weeks to show up to their house because this is probably coming from, you know, like China or something like that. So if I want to have it come up in 2 days, then I'll go buy a bulk amount of these. I'll go buy like 100 or 500 or 1,000 at a time. Okay. But I don't have to take any risk at all. No overhead, no inventory. If I want to sell this product right now on Facebook with a bridge page. In fact, you know what? I might do this live on one of my next webinars, you guys, just to show you. But if I want to do this, this is how simple it is. I literally can go here and I can see these pictures and stuff like this. Look what this thing does. For just my cost is $3. There's a close-up picture of it. It's got a whistle on it. It has a fire starter on it. It has a fire starter scraper right there on it to be able to start fires with no lighter, with no matches. It's got this length rope. It shows the exact length. The lighter's on there. It shows right there how you use the two sides to be able to start a fire. It's like a bracelet you could use. You could start a fire right there. Check that out. Survival stuff. You can blow into the whistle. So there's all these images, right? And then there's probably videos, or I could buy one, have it sent to me, and I could shoot a video. So now imagine you have these images, right? So what you can do now is you can go over here and you can basically create put like a couple images here, or maybe a 4-in-1 image, put a video explaining it, have a logo that's like, you know, my survival, survival reviews, whatever, my survival reviews, and have like a little survival image right there. And then this is going to be like special offer, you know, limited time offer. We're currently giving, you know, the next 20 customers that get this for free plus shipping, you know, just pay for shipping. And then what you do is you basically sell them with a little video explaining it, and you give them all the details or any other pictures. All those pictures can go down here in basic HTML. I could do it. I'll do it another time, but it's super simple, just HTML. And you could basically really sell it on a page like this. This background here could be a survival background. You could put something that's like related to like the outdoors or related to the niche that you're marketing to. So let's say you're marketing to like on Facebook, let's say you're marketing to fans of The Walking Dead. You can put like a background here that has to do with like the Walking Dead TV show, like maybe zombies or something like that. You can put a background that's like, now I'm on Facebook. I'm advertising to fans of The Walking Dead. In fact, let me just show you. I go onto Facebook. Let's just take a random post. I'm just going to do a fake ad. I'm not really going to place an ad right now. Just going to do this quickly. Okay. You create a page, whatever it might be, like your my survival reviews or whatever. And Facebook allows you to create these ads and allows you to target people. So I might want to do like Walking Dead TV show. Okay. There's the Walking Dead TV series. So just in the United States alone, The Walking Dead has 18 million people in the United States alone that are interested in this. What a great audience to be able to advertise to. 18 million people. You're going to be able to get really cheap engagement. And so I can sit here and I can go to my bridge page and I can create like a Walking Dead theme. Everything could be Walking Dead. Now I'm not going to use any copyright material from The Walking Dead, but I can create a whole Walking Dead theme. And then I can take this 4-in-1 bracelet that would appeal to members of The Walking Dead. And I can grab all of this kind of imagery right there, bring it all onto this page, and then do free plus shipping. Now, why would I give it free if it cost me $3? Because if I charge $4.95 for shipping and handling, then guess what? That's $5. It cost me $3. I just made $2 in profit. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but if you can advertise to 18 million people or whatever, you can get a lot of sales, thousands and tens of thousands of sales. But let's be honest, Facebook ads aren't free, okay? So this product is, even though it's going to cost me $3, $1.46 in shipping plus $1.45, that's about $3. It's probably also going to cost me like $2 in ads, $1 or $2 in ad spend, probably $2 to acquire a customer. So I might be spending $2 just to get somebody to do this. So what I'll do on this page is I'll do free plus shipping, but I'll make the shipping $9.95, okay, or $6.95. I'll experiment. But if I made it $9.95, well, if my cost of the product, if this product is costing me $3, the Facebook ads to be able to get the customers on average, if the ads are costing me $2 per time it takes to acquire a customer, then my overhead is $5. And if I'm selling $9.95 shipping and handling, then my profit is $5. Okay. So right there, common sense would say, if I can sell 1,000 units a month, then I'm making 5 times 1,000. I am making $5,000 a month in profit. I'm collecting $10,000 in my store, but after my cost of goods and shipping and advertising, it's really only about $5,000 a month in profit. But just like this, these pages are designed to fully build out custom pages for people to be able to buy these, okay? And these can integrate with Shopify. You can come in here and you can create links that link directly over to Shopify, link directly into Amazon, all kinds of stuff. And for those of you that use Amazon, if you want to put in tracking, like I know a lot of you like adding keywords to your, when people click through, you want to add search words and stuff like that. It's like an advanced technique. If you like doing that kind of stuff, you add them in and then boom, it helps you get higher rankings in Amazon. So there's lots of things you can do with Facebook ads directly advertising to a bridge page, okay? But the most important thing is that it targets the market. So what I'll do is I'll create one bridge page in just seconds that targets the Walking Dead TV series. But then I'll do another one that's maybe like targets the hunting niche, okay? So now I got one that targets the hunting niche, okay? Now, what I'll do is I'll maybe find like, maybe I'll do one that targets the firearm niche. So now these pages are all different. So what I'll do is I'll have one that's about zombies, okay, for Walking Dead. I'll have one that's about, you know, like firemen, and I'll target people who are firemen. I'll have one that's about like cops or so, whatever in the background, safety, and I'll target police officers. I'll have another one that's, you know, targeting duck hunters, and I'll have like ducks flying right here and a couple hunters here on the ground. You see what I'm saying? This is the power of these bridge pages, is that you create one page, okay? And you can automatically have multiple versions that target each individual niche that you're trying to go for. Because, you know, just because somebody watches The Walking Dead doesn't mean that they're interested in the National Rifle Association. But somebody it's direct marketing. Somebody who's interested in the National Rifle Association is definitely interested in the NRA. This is what they're interested in. So I'll design this page so it has look and feel of the NRA. In fact, I might even go to the NRA site, you know, official membership. I might even go here and look at some elements. So I might even copy like this kind of a background right here. I might even find some graphics, you know, from some of this stuff. There's really like, I'll get creative. Like I'll go look at their store. I'll get creative and go, okay, let me look a little bit about, let me look at this and let me try to model after some of the stuff that they're into. And then I might even go to like NRA, you know, or National Rifle Association, go to images and start to look at like, okay, what type of images? Now I'm not going to use copyright stuff, okay? But I might use something like this, protect the Second Amendment, right? So you're going to use your own judgment of what you want to do, but you can basically find like, you know, something like Second Amendment related or whatever, and you know, use your own judgment on what's copyright and what's not. I didn't take a look at this one by chance, but you literally can go in there, and if this was a Second Amendment page, you could change the advertisement right there to be Second Amendment. Let's refresh it so it changes all these. I want to change all those changes I just made. So let's take this one here, like that advertisement right there, and choose the file. Let's select and let's add the NRA one. And I'm just giving you like an example, okay? So there you go. Look at that. Protect the Second Amendment. You put in now, if that's all you did was just kind of like change this graphic even to match the audience you're doing. So see, I want that graphic to be changed just to match this audience. Now, this is very, very fascinating when you see the potential of what you can do here. And what I'll show you on what I'll do is on another webinar, since this one's gone a while, I'll actually log into the Ads Manager, and I'm going to show you something that's going to be crazy. Okay, you guys are going to flip out on this, but I'm going to show you this thing right here called URL tags. Most people avoid this because it's too complicated. When you go in and build your bridge pages, all you have to do, let's say you want to change the background, okay, or that advertisement, that little advertisement that I just showed you, all you have to do is go like this, advertisement equals, and then you just do whatever it is, nra.png. You just save whatever the image is, okay? So like, let me just put it like, you know, whatever, google.com. So whatever the link to the image is, just like that, okay? So you just put advertisement equals that, and it'll automatically change the page, you guys. It'll take this page, let's say the default is Chris Record right here, me. Well, if I went into the Facebook code, and I'll show you how to do this, and you guys will be blown away. If I put advertisement equals blank, it will automatically swap out this image with that link, okay? So why would I want to do that? Well, let me show you, okay? Let me show you. Let's go back. Okay, let me go back to the ad set where I just was, okay? See how I chose National Rifle Association? I want to put in the NRA image. I want to grab that NRA image, right? So what I'll do is I'll go here, I'll grab this whole link right here, copy it. And when you choose your ad creative on Facebook, you go down to URL tags, advertisement equals, bam, I just copied that. Now what's going to happen is this page will automatically, when this advertiser, if somebody clicks on the ad, my ad right here from the National Rifle Association audience, it'll automatically change this to an NRA picture. I'm going to do a whole training on this that's going to show you this, because you guys are just going to be blown away. This is the power of bridge marketing, is that I can do that, because watch what I can do. Let's say that's ad number 1 and I place it. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to keep everything the same, but instead of National Rifle Association, I'm going to do one that's, you know, Walking Dead TV series. So now it's no longer about guns or NRA, but everything else is the same. The page is the same, everything else is the same. Why? Because it's still selling, let's say that bracelet. It's still selling the same bracelet. So I build one page, but I want to target this bracelet towards people of The Walking Dead. So what I would do here is I'll do something like Walking Dead, you know, fan art or something like that. I'll find something usable, or zombie, zombie fan art, or I'll just find something kind of cool, whatever. I'll look up something, or just like, you know, zombies even, or whatever it might be. And I'll find something that's kind of cool or whatever. Sorry for those of you that don't like zombies. Some of this stuff might be a little bit gory. And maybe I'll even just make something really quick, you know? So you might even, like, you may not like this. To you, this might gross you out. But to a fan of The Walking Dead, they're going to love this, you know? They're going to love this. They're going to love this, you know? So you can just very, very easily, you can come in here and you can create like custom images like this, okay? You can very easily come in here, and using tools like Canva or whatever, you can even add text right over it. It's so cool what you guys can do. You can come in here and you can customize it, you know, and you can go, let's say, like, let's go to Canva. You can go and you can design graphics. You can design graphics. Let's just go to like this one here. I don't know, just choosing a random one. And you can come and you can design something that like looks really cool for you. You could say, okay, I want this one. You know, there's my, you know, there's my really cool background or whatever. Background right here. This is free service. Canva is just free, right? So I can go and I can upload. Let's upload my image. Let's upload that end of world thing, whatever the zombie thing was. Okay, and I can like, there you go, like put it in the background right there. See that? And then say like, end of world, you know, something like that. I could just have fun. Okay, I'm totally just messing with you guys, but this is just, it's just kind of fun, right? And the end of the world, you know? So workshop, no, the end of the world, survival reviews, okay? Something like that, you know, you could just come in here, look at how simple this is. The end of the world, survival reviews, make that like 100. You guys see how simple this is? It's like really simple. Come in here, the end of the world, survival reviews, whatever. Download that. Let's save it as like an image right here. And watch how simple this is. Now that you have an image, you're able to create and clone your page. And now you have a Walking Dead page, end of the world. And that's what the power of Smart Member is. The power of Smart Member is now, just like this one here, you can go in there and you can choose a file. Let's do the end of the world one. And boom. Just like that, there's the end of the world. See, now if I'm targeting something that simple, that took me right now, and I'm freestyling, you guys. I don't have anything planned. I just grabbed a random image, dropped it in there, did this in real time in front of you using a free service that took 1 minute, no graphic design experience needed. I just changed the words. Just this little thing right here. If I'm now selling that same survival thing or that same whatever I'm selling, then it's going to increase more sales. So if this is my generic sales page, whatever it might be, now it's starting to be custom, okay? And this might be like, this background might be like, you know, like maybe even like a background of a scene from The Walking Dead or like a place from The Walking Dead, okay? So that's how you target it. Now I'm gonna go here to Walking Dead, okay? And it's gonna be that simple. I'm gonna basically just add that image. I'm gonna grab an image like that, upload it, and just go advertisement equals that image. Or maybe I wanna change the headline. So watch, I'll go like headline equals anything, just do anything plus I plus want. Okay, anything I want. And what it'll do is it'll change this right here. This will now say anything I want. So this little headline right here on this theme, you can literally change this dynamically in your ad. So what you'll do is you'll say, you might say, you know, you might say something like special offer for fans of The Walking Dead. Or you might say, you know, instead of, you don't want to mention Walking Dead because of the copyright, you might say something like if you love post-apocalyptic shows, this is a must-have tool, or this is a must-have 4-in-1. This is a must-have 4-in-1 bracelet for, you know, everyone who loves The Walking Dead, or everyone who loves post-apocalyptic shows, or everyone who loves, you know, or maybe make a joke about zombies. Be like, the only way to prepare for a zombie apocalypse is with this 4-in-1 tool. Okay, now you got creative. Okay, so you got your survival reviews thing. You got the only way to prepare for the zombie apocalypse. Okay, and then if you're targeting the Second Amendment people, you might say something up here like, if you feel we should protect our Second Amendment rights, show support with this, or this is an exclusive offer for Second Amendment rights supporters, or something like that. So now what you're doing is you're bridging the offer. What you're doing is you're taking a basic product like this, and I'm saying, I can show you how to sell this to multiple markets. Most of you might think that people that are interested in survival are the ones that would want to buy this. But guess what? That's not it. This is not just for people that are interested in survival. I can show you how to sell this to 49ers fans of the San Francisco Giants. How? Simple. Make the background red and gold, and then throw in little elements of like, make this like the 49ers stadium back there and then put some text over it like I just showed you. Same kind of thing. Change little elements on the page and then go into Facebook ads and then target 49er fans. Okay. So now what you're doing, you guys might think I'm crazy, but this is how you make big money. This is how I scaled my business into the millions, you guys. So if you're interested in learning how to make, how we do millions of dollars and how I've taught some of the biggest courses out there on this, like San Francisco 49ers, let's go to like this right there. Okay. 5.6 million people, right? So, but let's narrow down the audience. People that are interested in San Francisco 49ers and who also are interested in, let's just say, rifles, or let's just say, walking, how about this one? We'll keep it simple. Walking Dead TV show, okay? Now, check this out. Here's an audience of people that are 49er fans who also are interested in The Walking Dead. Okay, you get it? Now, this page can be a combination of selling an item. Here's my e-commerce item that I'm going to make money off of. But then I'm also going to have a background that's red and gold. So I'm primarily targeting 49ers fans. But then I'm also, because they're Walking Dead fans, they're going to be naturally interested in survival. So, you know, I might even go as far, if you guys don't really care as much about copyright, some of you are a little bit more risk takers, I could go as far as saying, are you a 49er fan who loves The Walking Dead? You know, if so, check this out. But if you want to avoid copyright completely, then you can basically do something. But I mean, even something like my example logo right here, what if all I did was swap this out for like a football? Okay, a red and gold football. Okay, this, I'm telling you right now, these subtleties, see, you're still getting a good audience. You're still getting people that are interested in The Walking Dead, but you're narrowing it down to people who are also San Francisco 49ers fans. Okay, let me take it one more step for you. How about this one? You're gonna love this one. It's gonna make a lot more sense. Let's do the Walking Dead TV show. Okay, Walking Dead TV series. Okay, right there. They don't have to narrow it down at all. Now watch this. Instead of the United States, let's target San Francisco. Okay. Now let's target San Francisco and let's do anybody within like, I don't know, like 50 miles or something like that. Okay. So there's 280,000 people. It's a much smaller audience, Walking Dead fans within 50 miles of San Francisco. But watch what you can do. Okay. Watch this. San Francisco wallpaper. So what you could do now is you can go and you can grab an image of San Francisco in the background. Okay. There's lots of different images. You can find one that maybe works for you or whatever. You know, just go in and find something that's like you think is a good match. I don't know what it might be. Maybe it's that one. Okay. So you can grab one, and now you can take your bridge page and you can basically offset it so that it's actually more geared towards, let's go to, general settings, so that it's more geared towards, people that live in San Francisco. Okay. And again, you can always change like the font colors and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. Check this out. Well, that bridge, that picture was a little bit too big, but I'll go and I'll mess with it a little bit, you know. But there you go. There's a bridge. As they're scrolling down, what I would do is I'd want this to kind of show up. I'd want it to basically be right there. So I'd crop it a little bit or just resize it. But check this out. There's San Francisco. But you might even be able to find, maybe it looks better like that or whatever. Okay. But you might even be able to find like maybe a more colorful image. So you see, this is, I don't know if you're getting the power of this, but I can target people in San Francisco and I can show them. Let me go back to color. Let me go back to something cool like this, right? Let's just take this one, for example. Okay, save that image. And let's go back to Smart Member. Let's show you how to, let's go back and let's choose it, select it. I could be dragging it this whole time too. San Francisco skyline. And I could always just change it in the URL tags. I don't even need to add it like this. Technically, I already showed you how. In the ad creative over here, I could just go background equals, and then I could just grab that. I could just grab that URL right there. Background equals that. Okay. As long as the URL is an actual real image URL. See, this one looks like it's not a real image URL. Some of them are like weird. Like this one's this HD wallpaper site, or maybe the file size is too big or whatnot. Who knows? It's different every single time. But that's what you could do. You could basically find like, you know, something that's like cool. So that's all you do. You'd find this image. Let's say you tested it out and it worked well. Then all you'd have to do is go into your thing right here and target people in San Francisco and put background equals that. Now you have the same exact page. Everything's exactly the same, but now has a background of San Francisco. Okay. We'll see if I'll refresh and see if I can actually try this new one. Let's try this new one just to show you. Purple, River Bridge. You know, let's go here. Where am I at? There I am. And let's go to general settings. Let's see real quick if I can see if it lets me load that one in. Some of these wallpaper sites, sometimes either the files are too big or whatever. But check that out. Like there's San Francisco in the backdrop, right? Okay, think about your mind here. Think about your mind. If you're targeting women, you could do a pink or a purple backdrop. If you're targeting men, you could do more of a red or dark one. If you're targeting people who are in network marketing, you can maybe do like a more opportunistic one here in the background. If you're targeting people who are parents, you put a family in the background. Just the power of a dynamic background in the background here and the power of swapping this out in the video and all this That is what makes this so critical. And this video can be swapped. If you want the video to be swapped, it is so easy. All you do, ID equals, and you put like, let's say you're using Vimeo, you just swap out that ID. Or you maybe could do a tag like instead of ID, you put like video ID. Video ID equals that. And what it'll do is it'll take everything exactly the same in the page, but it'll just change the video. Okay. And if you want to get advanced, you know, video equals that and background equals, you know, and then whatever the background was. So now it's changing this link to have a different video in it and a different background. Super simple. But you know what's cool? This link doesn't change. So if my link here is a custom domain, let's say chrisrecord.com / what is this product called? Or just say /survival. My link here might be, or mysurvivalreviews.com /bracelet. That's my link. That's all you have to do. This gets appended to the link automatically behind the scenes. Nobody even knows about it. Nobody sees it. When they click this link, they think they're going to the regular link, but they're actually going to a custom link. That's actually way different. They're going to a full-blown custom link, you guys. That's what's nuts about this. Maybe I could show you one really quick. Let me show you one I might already have on one of my existing sites. Let me go bridge pages. Let's see, Team Shopify overview. Let's just go to like this one real quick. Let me see. Okay. See if I already have some settings in here. Tagline, headline. Okay. So this will work. Watch. I'm going to show you one in real time right now. So here's an example of a bridge page. Okay. Here's an example of bridge page. Title, or sorry, headline, tagline, video, call to action button. Very simple, in a background. Okay. So if I wanted to, Facebook, I could go into Facebook and if I wanted to change what the headline said, headline equals, hey, you know, attention, San Francisco entrepreneurs. Look at that. See, attention, San Francisco entrepreneurs. See how clean that was and how fast and how simple that was? What's happening is these are dynamic variables. This headline can automatically be appended. So anything after the question marks, watch this. I'll just copy this. If I was in my Facebook ads, all I'd have to do is go headline, attention, San Francisco entrepreneurs. And if I'm manually writing this, then I just put plus signs in between or percentage 20. It's the same. That's like code for a plus sign. That's it. All I'd have to do. So I could have a generic page and I might want to target people in every single city. That's all I have to do. Headline equals attention, San Francisco entrepreneurs. I clone the ad. I change the location. So I clone the ad. I place this one. I clone it. I go back and instead of San Francisco, let's do Los Angeles. Okay. And let's ditch San Francisco. Oh, whoops, I ditched the wrong one. Okay, let's do Los Angeles right there. Plus, let's say 50 miles. Okay. And there's a big, people who like The Walking Dead there's 1.1 million people in the Los Angeles area. It shows you the market it's marketing. So now I got the same exact thing, right? So now I can go here. And instead of all I do is I place this ad. There's Los Angeles. All I do, I don't even have to I don't even have to go to the page anymore. All I do is I know now I'm targeting Los Angeles. Look how simple this is. I just go right here, Los plus Angeles, and then place the ad again, place another ad. And each one of these ads can be $1 a day. So I could target, instead of spending $50 on one ad, I can place 50 ads at $1 a day, and I can target individual cities, and I can see which cities are converting the most. But overall, this is going to convert more. And if I wanted to, I could actually have like, I could upload, like I could even go as far as like uploading a whole bunch of backgrounds. So I can go background equals, you know, whatever my site is, mysite.com, whatever my URL is. And I upload a bunch of backgrounds and just call them by the city name. So I might go Los Angeles.png. So if I wanted to upload a background, I could do one for like each city I'm going to target. And I could have a custom background that easy where now I've got Los Angeles. I'll just change it there, Los Angeles, and change it there, Los Angeles. Okay, it's going to change the background, and it's going to, so what it'll do is it'll put this background here will be a beautiful Los Angeles background, or the background will be a beautiful San Francisco background. So if you're going to do like a lot of Facebook ads in the future, this is such a great way to be able to do it. Then I go place another ad, and this is going to get redundant, but you're going to see the point. Let's go place another ad, and this time let's target entire people in an entire state of New York. Okay, so why is it not pulling up? New York. Come on, why are you, out of all the times it wants to be Why you want to be like that? Okay, let's try to go out and go back in. Who do you want to reach? Yeah, I can't reach anybody because you're not letting me auto-populate it. Well, let's go back and let's try to come back. But anyways, yeah, you could choose entire states and stuff like that. Fix this error. Well, whatever. Facebook's being weird right now, so I don't know if it's gonna let me keep going. But you guys get the point, right? You guys get the point. You go in and you're able to go in, and I don't want to have to start over, but so I don't want to start over. But you get the point. Attention. It would basically change it if you target people in New York. You could target entire states. Attention, New York entrepreneurs. Attention, if you want to target an entire country, United Kingdom. Attention, United Kingdom entrepreneurs. So what this does, this allows you to do it. And it could be like, if you wanted to do it like maybe United Kingdom women entrepreneurs. Okay. So now you have location, gender, niche, and then the same opportunity. So, and then you could basically swap things out. So these are called bridge pages. These are going to make you guys a fortune. And I've just given you a very detailed overview. I know it's not a live Q&A session. We might do that another time. I just gave you guys a detailed overview, showed you a lot of it. So let's recap. Let's kind of recap a lot of what I showed you today. Okay. First things first, I gave you a sneak peek at Smart Member 2.0. You guys got it first today. Pretty much nobody's seen this. Even my own inner circle hasn't seen this view. Only a few of you. Oh, be fortunate, you guys are the first ones to see this. This comes out on the 12th. Okay, remember, save the date. January 12th. Okay, so again, sneak peek in a Smart Member. I showed you Facebook ads using bridge marketing. I showed you how that works and gave you ideas. The bundle is going to come with Smart Member and Dark Post Profits, which is going to be a course that teaches you Facebook advertising. So even if you feel you're basic, you can see I know my way around in there, and I'll help you out. Okay, so I have entire courses dedicated to this. These courses, I'll give you a quick little snapshot, like just to give you an example of the courses. And of course, they're all on Smart Member, because why not? So look at how awesome this is. Dark Post Profits. Look at this, 122 lessons. Okay, look. Facebook ads glossary, beginner's overview, understanding the different types of ads, what should be your top strategy, how to do retargeting, how to find winning ad campaigns, what to do with suspended advertising accounts, how to get suspended Facebook accounts back, stuff like this. And then I interview a bunch of experts, a bunch of 6- and 7-figure income earners. This guy, Chris Blair, is selling a bunch of t-shirts here, same thing. John Mack, but look at some of these titles. How do you create your target audience? What is a good starting budget? And here's how long each of these videos are. These are short and sweet. Okay, short and sweet videos right here. Okay, very, very cool. Should you create huge fan pages? What are some scalable t-shirt designs? When you go to these, they open up right here, and they're very, very professional. Like, look at this. All right, so let's talk a little bit about one-off designs and template designs. Okay, so as you can see, that's me right there giving a basic intro, and then we go into full-blown like PowerPoints and show exactly what to do. And sometimes it's just text, sometimes it's showing examples. And basically go in here, we've got all these different things that comes with. So training, we've got you covered. That's the thing. If you guys want to learn, it's all included inside of this bundle that goes live on the 12th. So look at this. Money mindset mastery, bonus modules, even this stuff right here, high ticket sales, selling high ticket items on Facebook. This one right here, this section alone, I should be selling for like $4.97 or something like that. So anyways, I got a ton of bonuses for you.